Your potential client says to you that they are considering using a site builder. Ah, you scream. How on earth do you compete with a $9.99 a month service used by millions of small businesses? Welcome, this is episode 24. It's selling a custom website and 7 reasons why not to use a site builder service. Are these really your potential clients? That's the first question that you need to answer. Clients you should be looking for are the ones that really value your work, your process, and really want to work with you. You're not trying to screw you down in price and compare your services to these cheaper services. Are these lower budget clients really who you want to work with? These types of clients can cause more problems than good. So what is a site builder? We're talking about a service like one-on-one My Sites, Wix.com, Weebly.com, and Squarespace as well. Although Squarespace seems to be quite a good service, it seems to be quite customizable, certainly to a degree anyway, and heard good things about Squarespace. It's another one of these site builder services that you can potentially be competing with the low end of the market. The first thing to say is that search engine rankings can really be affected if you're using a site builder service. If you're talking about things like site structure, linking, meta information, and crawlability, these are all affected by site builders, as well as site performance, which I will go on to. Many clients care about SEO, and even alone mentioning that a site builder can hurt chances of rankings can be enough to make them rethink their cheaper strategy. Cookie cutter. Does your client really want a site that looks like many others on the web? Or do they want something custom built and crafted from the ground up? Sell to your client that they will be proud of their new site and not something copied from another market or even a competitor. Show them your portfolio and ask them to find anything similar. Of course, in 99% of cases, they will not be able to, and you may be able to win them over on uniqueness alone. Web fonts. Site builders don't accommodate web fonts, which give an improvement to the reading and branding experience of a custom-built website. There's literally hundreds and thousands of new fonts available. It really is a wasted opportunity. There's some great things that can be done with web fonts. Typekit is my personal preference in libraries, although some of Google's latest fonts have just come out and really impressive as well. Support. Support from these bigger companies are renowned for being a little bit patchy and poor. They're so big companies that they're staffed with more telephone staff than web design and web hosting experts. Although not to deter every company with the same bunch, generally the support of these services are not up to standard. Smaller companies can give a more tailored and custom support, certainly in my experience. Shoehorn. Many clients' content is unique and you are ramming content in places not designed exactly for that specific content, whether that be images of varying size, large text, downloads, audios, a whole plethora of content options, and you're just shoehorning that in. Sticking in that content and not crafting important content can make or break a website. Site performance. We touched on this a little bit earlier. I take site performance very seriously, and so should you. Google also now sees site loading times as a factor in their algorithm. Many areas of site performance are thrown out the window with a site builder, unfortunately. It's very easy for a client to add in a 3 megabit image and wonder why the site page takes a while to load. If I was doing that personally, in the case of my agency media surgery, we'd probably use Expression Engine as the content management of choice, with clear instructions on how to use that, which probably doesn't come with a site builder, auto resizing, which might come with a site builder, and probably not the quality of the image set is all done automatically through Expression Engine. That's just how we would do those images, and it's just not possible to do all of those options within a site builder. Number 7 is no flexibility to scale with features. Many of these site builders don't have the flexibility to scale with features such as image galleries, e-commerce, and custom content. You're restricted to what you're given rather than a blank canvas with endless possibilities with a custom solution. So the one thing to take away from this video is that while these 7 points will really help you sell a custom solution, sometimes people are just in the market for a cheap solution. You need to let them go. There is an opportunity to get a solution like Squarespace and customize it for the client. That's kind of seen as a halfway house between a custom and a drag and drop facility like a site builder. It's a lot less expense for the client whilst still keeping you busy and some money in your pocket. Personally, I love and firmly believe in crafting client businesses from the ground up, but there is a market for these services and customizing a service like Squarespace.
Keep up with the shows. The best way is probably on Twitter. My personal account is Johnny Mac, and there's the Web Payload account. There's also the RSS feed, and there is also traditional email, which is a great way to keep up with the shows. Thanks.